Hey guys, welcome back. It's your boy Sir Drinks a Lot. You tune into a Laugh It Up, my drink review series. So, I bring you another Starbucks, but this time it's a coffee, cold brew. It is chocolate cream. I don't know if that's gonna pick up. It's always fun to like the whole thumbnail thing. There's an automatic generation where it goes through videos and takes like specific shots. It gives me 3 options, and I can pick through those, or I can put up my own. But then I gotta generate a thumbnail. I've talked about this before. Anyway, so good news for some people, or really good news for me and for anybody who's been paying attention. I did get a call from my from the neurosurgeon, or the neurosurgery office, and I have an appointment for a consult on the 17th. So yeah, nice. Now I have, like I said, I have been not pain-free, but like at the most a 2. I mean, ever since the MRI, not that the MRI does anything, did anything to me, but even before the MRI, the most my back has gotten, or my arms gotten painful, has been maybe like a 4 or 5, where I was just all achy, but it was like a full body ache, which I need to get into matches. I've talked about this. It's a thing. Yes, I am. Ugh. So yeah. 130 calories, 10 milligrams of cholesterol, 90 milligrams of sodium, and 22 grams of carbs, where 20 are sugars. But yes, and I've looked up the doctor, and I've looked at some reviews from people who have had him, work on them. So seems very fine. Seems like a nice guy. I graduated in 2008, so he's been doing it for like 15 plus years or so now. Oh, yeah, 15 years actually, yeah. So I mean, there's that. That's a bit of time to get in there and dig around and wherever. Does brain stuff, back stuff, all that, spinal stuff. And I mean, I might get in there and he might be like, okay, this looks manageable with weight loss, which is sadly what I'm expecting. And that sounds so bad, because that's the go-to for bigger people. And it is a legitimate concern. It is a legitimate option. But the thing is that, like, if you have a herniated disc or a ruptured disc or something, losing weight can definitely help, but there's still that small area that, like, if something happened, that damage there could be worse. It's what, like Dr. Falcon said to me, was that, like, if you do get into a wreck, or a pretty good jarring, you could be in a lot of pain or debilitated, and that So, but then again, I mean, I do think of this as there's also like if you get into a wreck, it could have happened anyway. But you also want to minimize issues, and especially if you're having more issues without having gotten to a wreck, like the stuff I was dealing with earlier last year and most of this year. All of my issues have mostly faded, but I don't want to go through that again. And if it's something to where it's not going to get better, it's something that is an issue that needs to get okay. I need another opinion as well, and that's the whole point of taking it to the surgeon. He's going to look at the stuff and go, okay, just so we're clear, it's a very light chocolate coffee. It's very crisp, very cool. I like this. It's also harboring it's kind of cradling the conversation. Yeah, this is a sit down and talk about life kind of drink. And you know, it's very chill. It's very relaxed. It's not like warm and cozy or anything, but it's very. Hey, we're gonna have a conversation. You want some coffee? It tastes like chocolate. Yeah, no, it's a very light. It's not a Hershey's chocolate kind of thing, but it is a light chocolate flavor with a very relaxed coffee. You don't get that bitter bean coffee flavor. Starbucks is usually pretty good about that. But anyway, so I'm gonna basically I feel that like talking to the doctor is going to be a good idea, and have him give me his opinion on what we need to do going forward. Because when Dr. Fogg looked at it, he was like, "Hey, yeah, it's not. I don't think. I think the problems you're having are not a muscle issue. I think they're dealing with this herniated disc and this kind of congenital, thinning in the canal, which that's not necessarily a problem, but and so if I talk to somebody who like literally that's their thing is brain and spinal, I'll get a better opinion of what's going on and what we need to do to move forward and what my options are. And the thing is, I don't want to seem like it's not important, because in the back of my head, life, like continuing to work, and like I said, I am putting this cruise a bit high on my list of important things, which compared to my life, it's not that important. But I would like to go. And while it is a surgery, it's not, okay, at this particular point, I'd like to know whether this is going to be an elective surgery, like it's a surgery that needs to be done, but it can be chosen to be done at a later date, or if this is a surgery that needs to be done now. And normally, the needs to be done now is more imposed by pain, and which I did have that, and that's not going away. That's not like going away in my mind. That was a thing, and I don't want to have to live like that on a regular basis, and I don't want to exacerbate what's wrong, and make it come back and have it stay or get worse. So, and that, and of course there's the whole concept of affording the surgery and everything, so it's kind of like, and also not knowing what kind of surgery is needed. Like, is this like, hey, we need to do something. I don't want to say like a biopsy, but like, I don't know what can be done, basically. So at this point, it's kind of like, They need to see the surgeon. Plain and simple. Which is good, and I've done it. And now we're gonna get that set up. I'm gonna be still giving myself the shots for the semaglutide B12 shots, and we will see how that goes. And yeah, at this rate, any surgery is going to have to be 2 weeks out from when I find out I need to do it. And also, I need to get some stuff done. Like, I have an old recliner I need to get rid of. I need to clean up the living room, which wouldn't really take very long. I would need to get a new recliner, one that would help, that would maybe have like the automatic stand-up kind of thing, because for the first 2 weeks to 3 to 4 weeks, I am going to need to be able to get up and down easy. And I may have to, there's a stool that with the back on it that Meadmaster has, him and his wife. They are very sturdy, very strong, and they have a nice strong back to them. And honestly, not that I can sleep in it, I'm not planning on that, but like sitting up and getting out of it versus like pulling myself up versus just kind of shifting out of it and standing up, much easier, which I would love to do. And they've already said that if necessary, say, hey, he's going to be staying with us for a couple weeks. I'm just like, okay, yes, I live by myself. I may have to, spend time at other people's houses for the first little bit. We will have to see. And I would. They're very, very, they're my best friends. I mean, honestly, I have a very small group of friends that are just, them's my peoples. Family, basically. I mean, actually, it's like, we may not be blood related, but we're family by choice. And that's important to me. And I'm not going to say it like you do it for a reason, but it pays off to have people in your pocket, behind your back, in front of you, scouting the territory, that not only are they thinking about themselves, as they should, but they're also like, you know what? Everybody's going to be okay. That kind of thing. We're a team. It's a ragtag bundle of pirates, really. Yo ho ho. Anyway. But yeah. So, Starbucks chocolate cream buzz. It is creamy. It is cool. Like I said, I can see this in a glass, sitting at a table, just talking about stuff, Also, cool thing about where I'll be going, it's also in the same town where me and Noah go to get ramen and dumplings and stuff. So, when I go to get the consult, somebody's eating some dumplings and a big old bowl of ramen. That is not how you park, you dum-dums. What are you doing? That's not a parking spot. What are you doing? Why are you putting that in reverse? I'm like coming right behind you. You parked poorly. You picked the wrong cup, sir. Actually, it's a woman. Like madame used to be a thing versus madam, When things of madam, you think of Poor connotations. Anyway, so this is going to be episode 995. I have 5 more videos to go to 1,000. It is almost, it's about April. So, yeah, not bad. Man, 1,000 videos. Jesus. Honestly, I really should get to about 1,010 before I really get super hyped, because I did have some redux. But, double videos. But anyway, I've also been doing, like I said, I do the Minecraft every day. I don't really have as much of a schedule, and I need to put out, like, find a place that follows me that I can put up a notification, or find a calendar or something that lets people know. Because, like, yesterday, I normally would have hopped on at about 5:30, 6 o'clock, but I didn't get home until, like, almost 8. So I didn't start streaming until about 8. And then we did some Minecraft, and then we watched the Minecraft trailer for the movie. We watched Rosario trailer, and then The Ritual, I think. So, just movies that would be coming out soon. I thought about watching Thunderbolt trailer, but yeah. My videos aren't monetized, so hopefully it shouldn't be an issue. Hopefully I won't get any strikes, because they were from the YouTube videos were from the Warner Brothers or in other state. They were the official trailer, and it's just my reaction to the trailer. So I don't know how that's gonna go since it wasn't live. I hate to lose my life. If I get a thing that says, "Hey, hey, want a strike?" Never doing that again. But yeah, mostly just be playing Minecraft. So. Okay. Anyway, that was nice. Honestly, I'd probably give that a 3 and a 6. Maybe a 4 and a 6. It's really, it's good. It's not great. Maybe a 6.5 kind of thing, but it's really good. I would definitely have it again. I'm probably more of a caramel fan, but it is what it is. Anyway, as always, I'm Sir Drinks a Lot, and I'm wishing you health, wealth, and love, with enough time and gusto to enjoy it all down to the last drop. You take care. I'll see you later.